Good afternoon, Mr. Moitra.
Good afternoon.
First of all, let me congratulate you on receiving the award.
Thank you so much.
And you richly deserve it. Now, I've been trying to listen to your music for some years now. And we have also been recording you this morning. I would like to know a few things about your musical life and what you think about sarod playing. The sarod tradition, how many gharanas are there?
Actually, now you have 3 gharanas.
I see.
Actually, in Indian thinking,
Ah.
a gharana is established only when you have three generations at least.
Oh, I see. I
So
see.
that way, Alauddin Khan Sahib
I see.
has created a gharana of his own, because with Alauddin Khan, his son Ali Akbar Khan,
I see.
and Aziz Khan,
Ah.
and others,
I see.
they have 3 generations.
Yes. Would you give them a name, any particular name of that gharana? Would you call it by any particular name?
They prefer to call it. They are disciples of Seniya Gharana. So
Seniya Gharana.
they want to call them this way Seniyas.
Seniya Gharana. I see.
So that is but the oldest Gharana now living,
I see.
or now existing, is that of Ustad Hafiz Ali Khan.
I see.
Actually, their forefathers came to India as a trader in horse,
I see.
and one of his forefather was a Rawa player,
I see.
and later on he settled in India, and then they started this Gharana of Sarod.
I see.
And actually this Sarod comes from Rawab.
I see. Now this gharana of Hafiz Ali Khan Sahib.
Yes. They are from Bangash. They call them from Kabul.
I see. Therefore they call it Bangash. I see.
So that is the oldest Gharana now living.
I see.
And there is another Gharana, that of Sakhaut Hasan Khan of Lucknow.
I see.
His son Umar Khan is still living,
Uh-huh.
and another son Ilyas who plays in sitar.
I see.
But that Kiramutullah Khan's Gharana was also very old Gharana.
I see.
That is now extinct.
Oh, I see.
With the death of Istiaq.
I see.
Istiaq Ahmed, he was the last.
Do they call themselves by any name?
No, that I don't know.
I see. Perhaps they.
But they belong to all these Sarod players. They belong to Shahjahanpur.
They belong to Shahjahanpur.
They are all from Shahjahanpur.
I see. Now you have told me about 3 gharanas at least now.
Yes.
What is the real difference between these 3 gharanas? Let us say Alauddin Khan Sahib's.
Alauddin Khan Sahib.
What is their speciality?
Alauddin Khan Sahib's speciality, or Alauddin Khan Sahib's great contribution is this, that he introduced many things within the fold of Sarod.
I see.
Actually, for instance, the Baj of Rabab is there. Then the Baj of Bean. And also he innovated certain new techniques of his own.
I see.
So he enriched this technique of playing Sarod, which is fine nowadays.
Has he introduced any new technique of fingering or playing the Java?
That I can't say because that requires actual training from him.
I see.
But that he has enriched.
I see.
This technique of Sarod playing in a various way.
I see.
That is apparent.
And Hafiz Ali Khan's
Hafiz Ali Khan Sahib, he retains the older and purer form of Sarod playing.
Of the Rabab style.
But he introduced this Gaikiyang and Thumriyang in Sarod.
I see.
He was the first man to introduce that type of thing in Sarod. And Inayat Khan Sahib was the first man to introduce that type of thing in sitar.
Sitar. I see. Now you have training in at least 2 gharanas, is it not? From under 2 ustads. Who were the 2 ustads?
One was late Ustad Amir Khan Sahib of Shahjahanpur.
I see.
And the other was late Ustad Dawir Khan Sahib.
Yes, Dawir Khan Sahib, yes, I knew him.
And he's from Seniya.
Yeah, I see. Now, the Seniya of Dawir Khan Sahib.
Yes.
And you have got the Saharanpur of Amir Khan Sahib. Shahjahanpur of Amir Khan Sahib. Yes. What is the difference?
You know, I actually learned from Dawir Khan Sahib their system of alap.
I see.
Drupad Dhamar.
I see.
And also little bit of Sursingar.
I see.
But actually didn't learn Sarod from him. Whatever sarod I have learned from Ustad Amir Khan Sahab.
I see.
But I have learned few ghats of from Ustad David Khan Sahab also.
I see.
Now the specialty of Ustad Amir Khan was that they had this Firoz Khani type of ghat.
Now what is that?
I'm telling you. Now we always come across the two types of ghat. One is Masjid Khani and the other is Reza. Masjid Khani is in slow tempo and Reza Khani is in fast tempo. What about the middle tempo?
Oh, I see. Madhyalay.
Madhyalay. And now this Firoz Khan, who was a 17th century composer, he was contemporaneous with this Masjid Khan, who made this Masjid Khani ghat. He introduced a type of ghat and introduced certain bolts in such a way that if you play it in a very slow tempo, it will lose its color, and you can't even play in fast tempo.
I see.
Now I will give you an example.
Yes.
And moreover, there is a very interesting thing he did, that sometimes he made this asthai antaras in one composition. Not that asthai is in one composition and
the whole is treated as one.
One, and he made it in such a way as to make it one whole.
I see. Could I listen to?
I'm giving an example in Rag Jaunpuri.
Yes. And if I remember rightly, the Bhim Palasi that you recorded just a few hours ago, was it of the same time?
No, that was not.
I see.
But that other, the one which I played in Rag, Chhaya Bihag was that.
Chhaya Bihag was
that. But in that Asthai and Antara are two different things.
Yes.
But it is in one.
That's why I was wondering.
This is Firoz Khan, and the peculiarity of Firoz Khan, it takes smart jumps.
And I don't see any Dhrupadang in this.
No.
No Dhrupadang. But what you learned from Dabir Khan Sahib, does it have Dhrupadang in your playing?
Yes, there are some ghats.
I see.
Which are like that. I will play one. Mostly it taught me the Bilampat ones.
I see.
Play one Drut Ghat. Drut Ghat mostly of the Khyal style.
Yes, that's what I wanted to find out. And apart from your ustads, have you been influenced by any other musician that you have heard?
Yes, of course. I have been influenced by mostly by Hafiz Ali Khan Sahib and also by Ustad Alauddin Khan.
I see. But you didn't directly study with them?
No.
I see.
And also I have learned many things, not directly, but my mother was a disciple of Ustad Natak.
Really?
He used to come to teach my mother and my maternal uncle. So I've learned many things from Ustad.
But I don't hear any sitar ang in your baj.
No.
But though your mother was...
If I want, I can play.
I see. But you have not cared to introduce the sitar ang into
No.
I see. But recently, the sitar players are introducing the rabab ang and the sarod ang also into the sitar playing.
Because they are trying to explore new regions.
And how much of Gaiki Ang do you play?
That I play quite a lot. Now, let us see what does this Gaiki Ang mean?
Yes, I would like to know.
Let us see what type of gat they used to play beforehand, and now how do we play
it
nowadays?
Gaiki. Yes.
Now. Was the type of gat they used to play.
Yes.
If you hear a record, there is one record is still available. That record is of Mustaq Ali's father's Ustad, Ustad Barkat Ali Khan. He played this.
Even Inayat Khan Sahib used to play like this.
But not like this. I am playing.
I see. All the khatkas and murkis you get.
That way he introduced Gaiki Ang.
I see. And but in your playing,
yes,
how much of Gaiki Ang do you prefer?
I prefer the Tantrikari Ang, so far as the Tan, Todas and other Angs of Gat is concerned. Yes. I prefer that. But while in Bistar, Bistar Ang, I prefer to have
especially in Alap, of course.
Alap as well as Bistar in Gat.
Bistar also in Gat. I see.
But I mix the two, this Tantrikari as well as Gat.
I see.
Like
and do you employ the Dhrupad Tals also when you play?
Sometimes I play. Yes, I have played, but with Pakhawaz only.
Oh, I see. You don't use the tabla when you play those tals?
Because otherwise you don't get the mood.
So for instance, Ektal and Chautal, the difference is only in the mood.
Of course.
It's only in the mood, not in the matra.
When Pakhawaz is played, you get the right type of Dhrupad mood.
Quite right, I understand. But then you will use the Dhrupad Ang in your playing also.
Of course.
Otherwise, when you play with a tabla.
Yes, you know, the tarparans and other things. I have played in All India Radio. They play tage ghage tage ghage tage ghage tage ghage tage tage. This they begin with like this. ताल से चाहिए like that.
I see.
But you have to get Pakhawaz. Then I get the mood. I played a lot of these things with Pakhawaz plays in Bengal in my younger days.
What exactly is Tarparan?
Tarparan is those Bina players and singer players and Rawa players. They didn't used to play Gatura, but they want to play some rhythmic things with this Pakhawaz. So they introduced certain bowls of Pakhawaz into the music.
I see. I see.
Like that, they introduce many things.
No.
And that is Tarparan.
One thing I have been noticing about your sarod.
Yes.
Somehow I have a feeling that it's not very deep and it's not very big.
No.
Do you get an advantage over this type of sarod that you are using?
I get this because I am practiced to this. Because from younger days I am playing this type of sarod. But if I had been playing
a bigger
one or some other type of sarod, possibly I would have.
But perhaps this a bigger one might give you more meaning.
This is quite big. You know, only this is not round like Ali Akbar.
I see. Yes, I noticed that.
Otherwise, it is. I think it will be bigger than Ali Akbar.
This one is bigger.
But they have got a long head. This portion.
I see. But
because they have 4 pegs here and 4 pegs there. But I have only 3 and 3 6.
And how do you?
Otherwise, this portion I think will be bigger than.
Yes. But you are able to get all the means on even this length.
Yes.
And for Gat and fingering also you are able to get surreal with that?
Yes.
Is it a matter of practice or is it because of your...
No, it is a matter of practice also.
And your fingering technique?
Fingering technique also is there.
I see, yes, because I see that you are using different fingering technique than the other sarod players.
Because I follow the technique belonging to the Gharana.
Because it's much sharper.
Yes.
Because that is not rounded.
We use the fingers with the nails.
The nails. That is something surprising. I have rarely seen a sarod player using a nail.
If you see Amjad Ali Khan, you will find that he also plays with the nails.
So it's very kind of you to have come, Panditji.
Thank you.